Top of it, top of it. It's your boy, Coach One Stack, man. We at it, y'all. Hope everybody feeling good, looking good, eating good, all that good shit. And hey, man, before I get into this video about your boy Diddy, like, subscribe to the channel, please. Subscribe to the channel. I'm giving y'all some real good content, and I don't do the clickbait stuff. Make sure you like the videos, and I really want your guys' honest opinion on this, okay? And make sure you share and hit that notification bell so you know when I'm dropping videos. Now, when it comes to Diddy and Jay-Z and Rick Ross and French Montana, Meek Mill, Freak Mill, T.D. Jakes, all these people, they think that they are above the law, right? They always try to pattern themselves after the mafia. I'm gonna put Young Dirk in this conversation too. Lil Durk. They try to act like the mafia so much. And what I believe that's going on with Diddy is because he kept his mouth shut like they do in the mafia. When people in the mafia, man, when they get knocked for the first time, they call that getting their cherry busted, right? And they will go to jail. And when they come out of jail, they will normally, be gifted a lot of things, money, territory, respect, a lot of respect, you name it, because you kept your mouth shut. And so because a lot of these entertainers are trying to operate like the mafia, I believe that because they did not say anything, nobody said anything on his behalf, right? And he didn't bring anybody else into his business. So, yeah, Diddy's been losing a lot of money, but I believe that, they're going to be paying him on the backside to keep things quiet. People like Rick Ross, who we know is a boy toy, who we know is a power bottom, who we know has been knocking Freak Mill off since day one. Him and Meek Mill got a special type of relationship. You can see it all over his face. You got Rick Ross who was digging DJ Khaled out. And we all know DJ Khaled and Rick Ross, man, y'all look like a bunch of chewed up ass bubble gum. You dig what I'm saying? And if you had not had money, man, a woman wouldn't even look y'all way. Because, not that I'm judging you, but a woman don't want nobody with breasts bigger than hers, So, y'all are on the list. Then we get to French Montana. Guys, in the comments, I need y'all to tell me 5 French Montana songs that he's on by himself. See, guys, y'all don't know French Montana like I do. See, French Montana is a dope boy, an ex-dope boy. You dig? Up out of New York. If you want to learn more about French Montana, I want you to go YouTube something called Hood Box Office, and you're going to find a guy named Dope Man from Hood Box Office. Now, when you Google Hood Box Office, Google French Montana, and you're going to see French Montana sitting in the back of an Escalade, right, at a Waffle House in Atlanta, and somebody's coming to bring him one of them birds of that white stuff, you dig? This is before rap. You're going to see it. French Montana. He's not a rapper, man. And he's engaged to some princess or whatever, but, this is how they like it, But these people, I believe, are going to be and the Camel. We can't forget the Camel and Beyonce. He may have actually taken that money. He may have actually taken that money out of his house so that he can break Puffy off. Because I'm gonna tell y'all something, man, and this is true. I am going to write Diddy. When Diddy lands where he's gonna land, I'm gonna be the first one to write Diddy a letter. And develop some type of friendship with him and relationship with him to really see what's going on. Because, man, when these rappers be moving so fast, they ain't got time to talk to you. But when they locked up, they got all the time in the world. But I do believe that because he kept his mouth shut, these rappers are going to take care of his family like the mafia. They're going to make sure that his daughters are okay, his sons are okay, that he don't lose too much. Because remember, he's still facing these charges of all these civil charges of him messing with these little boys. You dig? And you got people, see, when we talk about Diddy and Jay-Z, and LeBron's in that too. LeBron is with the Funny Duddy gang. He with them boulets, the butt cream boulets. If you don't know about what a boulet is, go do the math, man. but them boulets is in the butt cream. You dig what I'm saying? And no wonder why, you know, Diddy is doing the things he's doing, because he's getting it co-signed by some of the richest black people in America. But you got to know what a boulet is first. You dig? See, man, I drop y'all news you can use over here. But with moving like the mafia, Diddy had to keep that mouth shut, and now you have other people who who were really shielded. But there will be more lawsuits coming out. Why do you think Jay-Z mastermind all of this? Do you notice that Jay-Z is always the one that never gets in trouble? And he's been trying to move out of the country for over a year now. You know, poor Beyonce, all she could get is a Levi commercial. You dig what I'm saying? That's it. Like she's scratching the surface. Don't nobody want to go to her concerts. Don't nobody want to see him perform. The bank ain't giving him no money. And when the bank ain't giving you no money, hey, you're not a black billionaire no more. So like with living like the mafia, remember, you got to kick up. There's some order. There's silence. You know, silence is rewarded. And Diddy is definitely going to get rewarded for his silence. But I'm telling you, man, I'm telling you, if anybody want to bet me a Cash App, put it below. And I need 200 comments on this video, and I need you guys to comment and tell me, do you think this is the last trial for Diddy? Do you think this is the last trial for Diddy, or do you think he has more to come? Real simple. I personally know he has more to come. All those things that came out, man, it's not just going to boil down to just him being a swinger, because that's basically what he was. He was swinging with people, which I feel the charges are weak. But, you know, hey, they prosecute pimps on those charges all the time. So it is what it is. But they're not done with him, because you have grape charges against men. There's a lot of men who have came out and have accused Puffy of graping them. But right now he is handling it civilly. There are children that have come out and said that Diddy has graped them. And they got DNA samples down at the hospital because their parents were smart enough to take them to the doctor after these things happen and get a sample and get a grape kit. You dig what I'm saying? So don't think that it's over. Puffy is not done. This is just round one. And so what's going to happen is, I'm already predicting it. He got this federal time, and when these state cases start dropping, Diddy will have a state case within the next 2 months. I am predicting Diddy will have a state case in the next 2 months or less. Might even be this week. And they're just waiting. What they was waiting to do is they're waiting to see what he gets sentenced to federally, so they could bring the state cases, because they might run them together or they might run them back to back. So that plays a big role. They're never in a rush to prosecute, guys. I'm just giving y'all this game so you're out here looking lame, man. So some of you big time stars and rappers and up and comings and whoever, hey man, tap in with your boy and get a consultation. Like I said, I am ex-law enforcement. I am ex-street, and I made a whole lot of money in the street because I was law enforcement and I knew what I shouldn't do. You dig? And I've been delivered by our Father Jesus Christ and the Lord and the Holy Spirit for the last 8 years, man. I have quite the testimony. So when I'm giving you guys this game and I'm talking about this law, you know my pedigree allows me to do that. I ain't just talking out the side of my neck. You dig what I'm saying? I'm giving you the game raw and uncut. So guys, if you like the game raw and uncut, if you like my content raw and uncut, because I don't have no fancy intros, I don't have no fancy outros, and I'm not editing a motherfucking thing. You gonna get it raw. Bags up under my eyes, do-rag, however I'm looking. You dig? Because I think you deserve that, to see the good, the bad, and the ugly. You dig? That's all I'm saying. So guys, subscribe to the channel, like the video, man, share the content, hit that notification bell, and remember, stay blessed, stress, hey, finesse, getting plenty of rest, and stay the fuck out of trouble.